Hello, welcome back to. Hold on, I gotta move my microphone. Hopefully, this isn't deafening.
We need to turn
There we
the
go.
power on.
Welcome back to Zombies. Kind of a weird introduction. So, last time we played Nocturne Toten, Night of the Undead, and today we're playing Verrückt. Well, that's as it's commonly known anyway. I noticed when I started the map up, it was called Zombie Verrückt, which is actually quite weird to me because this map has, it's just in the zombie kind of community, it's just called Verrückt. So, I don't know. Guess that's just a weird little detail. I thought Verrückt, it just meant insane. But I could be wrong there. I'm probably wrong. But I thought it just meant insane. So it'd be pretty weird if the map is called Zombie Insane. But, I didn't name the map, so don't look at me. Anyway, as I mentioned before, Verrückt is a Nocturne Toten is a very small map. A very, very small map. This map, sorry, I got apple slice stuck in my teeth. This map is much bigger. Much bigger by comparison. And I'll show you, basically, I guess this room, this lower level we're on right now, these 3 or 4 rooms, along with, I don't know, a bit of this first upstairs area is basically the size of Noct. That's what it's commonly called, by the way, just Noct. However, this map, this map is, basically, it's probably like 4 Nocturne Totens. There's a, when people are talking about map sizes in zombies, occasionally something they'll do is just say, oh, this map is 5 Nocturne Totens. It's a unit of measurement now. So, as I eat my apple slices, hopefully not too obnoxiously, we're going to discover the world of this insane asylum. Which is what it is. Nur Agestelt. Agestelta? I don't know. I'm embarrassing myself. Well, it's a good thing we started on this side of the map. You can start behind this door here, which is closed until you get power on. And on that side, you get a way worse weapon. This game is kind of unique in that there's actually weapons you can get for just 200 points, which is nothing. I mean, that's like 2 zombies killed. And so this side has the Kar 98, German rifle, and then the other side has the Springfield, an American version. They're both 200 points. They're both bolt-action rifles with 5 rounds. There's a funny difference, though. The Springfield can literally get fucked. It's awful. This side also has the best perk in Zombies history. Juggernog. Our boy.
There's gotta be a power switch around here somewhere.
So yeah, I'm grateful for that. I don't have to tell you this, but I'm gonna. Right before I recorded this, I actually recorded... Oh, and we have double tap. Okay, cool. I actually recorded... I was recording this map, and I recorded it for about 9 minutes and got down. And it was very, very embarrassing. I think I got downed and I literally just said, that's embarrassing, very quietly to myself, and then I just, felt bad about myself for a second. But then I got right back into it, because zombies can't stop me. Especially not these ones. This game needs, Frank West on the scene. We need... Oh, my lord. We need Frank West to come in here and just beat these guys' asses. Because whereas I'm, struggling to kill these dudes at all, Frank West hits a zombie once with a 2x4 and it's just gone. It's super dead. Which I wish is a power I had in this game. That would make my whole life easier. Oh my lord, these guys are, actually crazy. Gonna buy the MP40, which... So in this game's regular multiplayer mode, You know, it's just you pick your guns and you kill other people with them. Oh my god. So yeah, just like World War II battles. And this is commonly known as the best gun in the whole of the multiplayer. It's like way too powerful. Just like kills people crazy fast, shoots super fast, has lots of ammo. Just fun for the whole family. So that's the power switch. So in Zombies, this is the first map with a power switch. And something funny, in future Zombies games, sometimes, not always, just a few times, you have to actually craft the power switch. So you'll find pieces of it around the map. So, like, for instance, we'll come over here. You'll find this big panel. You find the handle. And then there's a third piece. And it's like, well, okay, what else do you really need to craft the power switch except the handle and the actual the switch? Well, I'll show you when I'm not being absolutely decimated. You need the hand. You need the zombie's hand on the switch. I always thought that was kind of funny. Kind of actually annoyed me when I first figured that out in Zombies. I was like, are you serious? I need the hand? But now I'm like, yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. I mean, of course you would need the hand. Why the fuck would it work otherwise? Man, this map really gets you into the action a lot quicker than Knocked does. Like, with Knocked, we were kind of just straggling along for a little while. Kind of slow. Knocked has always been a slow map. But this gets you right into it. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to buy the first perk I've bought ever in this series. Well, technically the second, but we don't talk about that because I died. This is Juggernog. Not only the first perk I'm going to buy, but also the best perk in Zombies. So, I just got hit by that guy. Here, let's see. He's going to hit me again. Okay, normally I'd either be dead or about to die. Here, let's restart that. Let's restart this trial here. Alright, so normally, bam, I'd be dead right now, normally. I'm not going to risk it because he hit me twice there, but I can take 3 hits and survive, or I can get hit a 4th time and die. That's what Jug does for you in this game and several of the other ones. Later they actually made it so you take even more hits to die, but yeah. So that's very useful to be able to be hit 4 full times before dying. And I just bought another perk, which is Double Tap. Now, the perks in the games kind of changed as time went on. So in this game, you know, Juggernog lets you take 4 hits, and on the 4th you die. In future games, Juggernog lets you take 6, and on the 6th you die. Double Tap in this game, I think all it does, I'll look this up later, but I think all it does is make your gun shoot faster. I'm not exactly sure how much faster. I've heard 33% faster, I've heard twice as fast. I'm gonna guess probably this is just 33% faster. But yes, it's one that, a perk that simply makes you shoot faster and that's it. That's useful, but that's not like necessarily like needed. I mean, you can be fine without it. But in the future games, oh my gosh, it not only makes you shoot faster, but you also do, it's kind of weird. Your gun shoots 2 bullets every time it fires. So essentially you're also doing double the damage. What the fuck is that sound? You're doing double the damage along with shooting faster. So I guess technically you'd be shooting like, I don't know, you'd be doing like maybe 2.5 times more damage per second, something to that effect. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not a schooler. As JonTron would say. Alright, so, oh my gosh. Man, this is round 7. Like, in the future Zombies games, round 7 is like when the zombies are just beginning to start going you know, a bit faster, they're starting to get just a little bit more threatening. And then by round, like, you know, I don't know, maybe around 20 is when you're, like, actually really facing, you know, a real threat, a real big threat. In this game, it's like round 3 or 4, they're already starting to really haul ass. Like, the speed of the zombies is obviously gonna be a very important aspect. And I was shocked when earlier we were playing Knocked, and it was like round, I don't know. It was a really low round, and there were zombies straight up running, which is like, I've just been playing the older zombies games for the newer zombies games for so long, that seeing that I was like, oh my god, what the fuck, man. Because they're really slow for a while. Even on round 1 in this game, like, I mean, they're kind of walking towards you. They're coming for you. Whereas in the newer games on round 1, I mean, it's called shambling speed. I mean, they are almost not even moving towards you. But yes, these boys are NASCAR out here, and it's terrifying. Fortunately, you know, just as I'm guessing because people just were so new to zombies, and there were a lot of things that hadn't been figured out. It was very just, in some ways, World at War Zombies is a lot easier than the newer ones, and in some ways it's a lot harder. It's easier in ways like, for instance, in this version, like you'll have noticed on Knocked, there were times where zombies straight up had me cornered. Like, I was just straight up dead to rights. And they stared at me like they thought I was the hottest shit of all time. Like I was Jesus, and they needed to worship me. These guys are just kind of, are not all there. They're not all there. Sometimes they kick your ass, and sometimes they just chill. However, in the future games, they get near you, they are beating your ass. That's all there is to it. Although I have noticed, I think on this map, they must have just updated the map specifically so that on Knocked, the zombies don't really hit you as readily. Whereas in this one, like, they get up to you and they're ready to beat your ass. They're ready to throw hands. I think that's the first time I've ever used the phrase throw hands in my life. Alright. So, I mean, by this point in Knocked, I was easily already doing, like, the things I would be doing for the rest of the game, which was just, buying guns from the mystery box, because that's all you do in Knocked. I think in Knocked I was actually there by, like, round, probably, like, 3 or 4. Whereas right now, I'm only just now actually getting to the point in the match. What is this guy doing? I'm gonna eat an apple while I watch this guy. Is he the last one? Hey. Same, dude. Oh my god, that's 2020 mood right there. Holy shit. Same, brother. I lost my train of thought because of that guy. God, I really hope me eating these apples isn't too, like, loud and disgusting. Although, I've noticed a lot of people, like, on live streams, sometimes they will just grab, like, a whole ass bowl of ramen and they will just go at it. They'll be like, I don't give a shit. Oh god, I'm choking. They'll just be like, I'm grabbing this whole fucking thing and I'm eating it all in front of you. Of course, I've also seen some people who, like, turn off their camera and mute while they're eating. Personally, I don't think you need to turn off, well, I don't know, maybe turning off your camera could be nice in some cases. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that gross usually, but I don't know. Especially with, like, high-quality cameras these days that pick up, like... I can make almost any sound. And this microphone... Did I say cameras before? This microphone will pick it up. And it's only, like, a $40 or $50 microphone. Whereas, like, some people have, like, hundreds of dollars. You know... Microphones that are expensive. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And I can't even imagine what those pick up. You must be like... fucking... oh gosh. Across your house. And you fall down the stairs. Okay, that's not a good example. That would be like super loud. I'm just having a stroke right now. Point is... yeah. Like, back in the old days... of like 10 years ago, the old days. I bet it was just like microphones didn't pick up shit unless you yelled into them. It's so weird, like listening to old gameplay footage of people playing games, and they straight up sound like they're in a World War II microphone or something. It's just like, what the hell is this guy even saying? But, you know, I guess it had some perks. I bet you could actually eat food and the microphone would be like, oh, you know, I won't pick that up. I'll be cool. Whereas microphones these days, they don't care, dude. You want to scratch your little toe, they will pick that shit up in fantastic detail. You can count on that. That was such a weird tangent. Okay, so I really... Oh, fuck, yes. Okay, so this is the PPSH-41, commonly known as, like, one of the legendary guns of this game. Oh my god, and I got the ray gun, bro. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, so we gotta talk about this for a sec. I'm killing you. Alright, so the two guns we just got. There's the PPSH-41, a submachine gun with a shitload of ammo, and the ray gun. Both of these guns in this game, World at War, are just monsters. I mean, they don't give a shit. They'll annihilate everyone and everything. They're awesome. Kind of, you know, as the games went on, they kind of balanced their weapons in different ways, so maybe the guns wouldn't be super powerful at times. Maybe they would be very powerful. I mean, that's always the case with these games, but... like Black Ops 4, for instance, which is, you know, 4 games ahead of this one, there's like a common criticism that like every gun in the game basically just kind of sucks. Every single one of them. Whereas in this game, it's like, some guns suck, some guns are just unbelievably good, and then you have the guns in between. I can't believe I just got these ones back to back. This one's not quite as good as I remembered it, but it's still pretty good. And wow, I gotta use the ray gun in a second here. Let's bring this out. Oh man, that feels good. So, again, just imagine you're playing a World War II... Oh. 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 Imagine you're playing a World War II game, and you just die instantly, out of nowhere. Oh, that's sad. Alright, hold on, let me get back to where we were. Okay, we're back. I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna try and get back to exactly where we were. That's funny, but, like, really kind of depressing. So I was so excited there. To show you, the ray gun and the PPSH. But the gods of zombies decided things shouldn't work that way today. So, I was almost kind of testing something there. What happened there, if you don't understand, is that the ray gun has splash damage, which means, you know, you shoot it somewhere, and then in, like, an area around where the shot hit, it does damage, not just specifically where you shot at. And that includes doing splash damage to you, the player. Well, that zombie was right up in my face, and I shot him, and it gave me splash damage, which in future games just injures you. I guess I must have lost my mind, because that shit just killed me instantly, unless it's like a combination of that and the zombie hitting me. So yeah, that's kind of sad. The ray gun is so powerful that it even disallowed me from surviving the way I wished. But at least, I don't know, maybe now I can guide you through the map a bit more? I don't know. I'm so shocked. So shocked by what just happened. But that's alright. We will hopefully get back our ray gun, get back our PPSH, or at least get back some dang good weapons. I mean, geez, that was really something else. I'm terrified of the ray gun now. Okay, so let me get back into this. Hopefully, me restarting isn't too off-putting for you, poor viewer. But anyway. So yeah, World at War, that's kind of a good example of how this game is like super punishing. You hit yourself once with a splash damage weapon, it's like, oh, you thought you were gonna get hurt. Yeah, you're funny. No, you're dead. Man, I can't kill these guys. Let's just get this nuke. Also, like, when I get hit by zombies when I'm running, it, like, stuns me. They don't really do that, at least not in the same way in future games. It might be kind of, you know, that you might still get kind of stunned, but it's different. It doesn't, like, stop you and almost make you, like, stuck in place.
Okay, let's see about getting the power back on.
Alright. And the game really wants me to know that the power must be activated first. I can't remember if I talked about it yet, but this map, along with like the perks that you saw until I lost them, it also added in traps, which I've always thought were just kind of like a, I don't know, a bizarre inclusion to have in zombies. Traps essentially are just, well, I guess they're kind of what it sounds like. It's, you can activate something for a certain amount of points, and then it'll just kill zombies that go into the trap. So like in this map, for instance, I think the traps are relegated to like a couple spots where you can pull a lever, pay like, I don't know, 1,000 points or something, and zombies walk in. If they walk into like any doorways in that area, there'll be like electric current that instantly kills them, or at least really quickly. Traps as a concept have persisted in like pretty much every zombies map almost. I mean, aside from like Noct or Antonio. Wait. Oh shit, I got rid of my other gun. That's not good. Aside from like Noct, which has no traps, or like anything. But, you know, I don't really care for traps, personally. The idea of traps is, I mean, it makes sense. It's like, oh, zombies are stupid. You lure them into these traps, and then they get killed for you. Nice and easy. It just, for me, there's some problems. First of all, you have to pay points to get the traps, and you don't get points. So it just kind of like, not only are you not getting points from zombies that are dying, points are taken away from you. So it kind of puts you at a little bit of a disadvantage if you're trying to get your character stronger, because, you know, remember, as you kill zombies, you go through rounds, and as you go through rounds, zombies get tougher, like, as in, they have more health, and they move faster. That's really the main two things about them. Of course, in future zombies games, there's actually, like, variations of the zombies that will appear as you go on. World at War has... Actually, World at War does have that, starting with the next map. That will be fun to see. But as far as this map goes, and as far as Noct goes, there's none of that. So, but my point is that... Oh, my lord. That if you're putting yourself at a disadvantage if you let the traps kill zombies early on, at least, because you're not getting points that you need desperately to, you know, make your character stronger. However, at high rounds, when you have everything you need, that's entirely different story. Let's please give me something kick-ass box. That would be cool. That's not kick-ass. Gewehr 43. Well, let's try it out. Okay, it could be worse. Man, it's just so strange playing the roots of zombies again. I can see why when zombies first came around, I wasn't too crazy about it. Like, I consider myself a decent zombies player, if not kind of good. Like, I don't think I'm amazing or anything, but I've done... Like, so, the zombies Easter eggs that are super complicated, sometimes really tough, I've done almost all of them solo, that you're allowed to do solo. So, that includes really hard maps like Garad Kravi, and Beast from the Beyond, and Infinite Warfare, things like that. And I still feel like I'm getting my ass kicked in this game. Like, in other zombies games... I generally feel like, oh, you know, I have a handle on what I'm doing. I'm in control. And no, this game doesn't give you that. I guess that's actually why some people really like it. Is because it's like, it feels, I mean, scary. Like, I'm struggling right now. But yeah, it's like, it's not easy... as the further the newer games are. I don't know why it's so hard for me to just say newer games. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know. But I mean, considering I was also younger, not to mention a lot worse at zombies, I can see why I was like, I don't know. Really quick, let's go get Juggernog again. Also, it's commonly just referred to as Jug to make things easier. Let's go get that again so that I can lose it in a ridiculous fashion. Hopefully no one kills me here. Oh man, this gun is not it. Man, some of these zombies are really fast. Like, they actually, like, straight up sprint for you. Spurpy. Okay, you guys, come on, let's chill out here. I just noticed there's this one little room in this map. Jeez, you guys, chill out. There's a very little room that I want to show you, but I'm not being allowed to at the moment. We'll have to wait until these guys can be properly whittled down. And I don't remember, I don't know what's in that room in this game. I know what's in there in newer games. So we'll see. Let's see, if I didn't have Jug there, I would be toaster strudel. Wow, man. And these zombies are, like, really tough. Genuinely have a lot of health. It's around 7. 7. That is whack to me, man. This game is, like, zombies is normally super easy at this point. Okay. So it's this room here. Open for 750 points. I think there's, like, just a submachine gun in there, and I don't think it's a very good one. I don't know, we'll see. First, I want to use the box really quick. Oh, please give me something good. I'm getting my ass kicked. I don't remember how this gun is. Alright, come on guys, get out of here. Alright, let's buy ammo for that. Let's go see if we can look in that door really quick. Okay, so there's a BAR in there, which is a decent gun, and then I think that's it. This, I remember, so my favorite zombies game, and like most of the community's favorite, is Black Ops 3, because they just did an awful lot of things really well. And this Verrückt is in that game. And I remember, like, one of the first time I played Verrückt on that game, I saw this room and I was like, oh, that's crazy. They added a new room to Verrückt. No, not new at all. I just have potato memory. Or just, I probably actually never straight up saw that room at all when I was younger. Man. It is... I'll stop saying this after this. I will stop, but it's round 8, and this shit is like, they're merciless. I would kind of like to see, like, I don't know, some of the newer games, like elaborate Easter egg maps with this game's style of difficulty. That just sounds awful, to be honest. But it would be entertaining. Gotta drink some water here. Fortunately, this gun is pretty decent. So yeah, this is just a very classic insane asylum. You know, very much where I would want to be put if I had gone insane. Seems like a very nice, accommodating area. Nice blood splatters on the walls, screams and all over the place. Pretty much completely annihilated. I guess it's meant to have been like bombed out. Wow, man, this... I don't see this lasting an awful lot longer. Oh my gosh. Fortunately, the very last map in this game is... it actually kind of introduces a really important feature into the series that would become a staple for the rest of the series. For every map afterwards, I think, ever made. But you don't see it until the last map of this game, and they never... Like, with the newer games, for instance, like, even starting with the next game in the series onwards, let's say they make... Okay, so in Black Ops 1, for instance, they added a new perk at one point called Mule Kick, and Mule Kick makes it so you can hold 3 guns instead of just 2. And when they released Mule Kick... Oh, fuck yeah, ray gun again. Let's see if it kills me. And so they made the perk that gives you 3 guns, and they're like, oh, this is like a cool idea. It's a shame it's not in the old maps. But then they were like, wait, let's just put it in. So they just updated the other maps so that they automatically had, all of them had Mule Kick. I think they did it with every other map. Maybe not. I'm not sure. God, I'm like so scared to even be near the zombies when when I fire it. Oh, let's hope I don't kill myself again. That would suck. I at least want to show this thing off. The ray gun has been in all of the zombies games made by this particular developer. Call of Duty is developed by... well, technically right now, I guess, 3 different companies, although we'll see how that goes going forward. So it's made by 3 different developers, and this one, Treyarch, makes all the generally really popular zombies, or most popular ones. And the ray gun has appeared in all of their games. However, I believe this might be the only zombies experience. I don't know, maybe the next one also that has an actually really good ray gun. Like, this thing, it's just taking these dudes out. In the future games, like, sometimes it just straight up sucks. Like, really awful. Like, to the point where right now, even on round 11 in the future games, which would not be a high round at all, it would just not even be killing any of them. I don't know why they made that change. It's kind of bizarre, but, you know, another zombies game is coming out. Another zombies game, I mean another Call of Duty is coming out in a month and a half here, which I'm excited for, because zombies. And I'm hoping the ray gun is good there, but who knows, man. Could be awful. I don't know, it's just always been a really weird thing. The ray gun is, like, really iconic. You know, if you've ever seen a meme where somebody's like, "Revive me, bro, I have a ray gun." I mean, it's this. I guess you would really only have probably seen one of those memes if, you know, you were into the zombie stuff. I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, the reason for that meme specifically is because, you know, ray gun is not super easy to get, and if you get downed, you're gonna be like, "Hey, other people I'm playing with, please don't let me die, I have this super cool gun." And just maybe they'll be like, "Oh shit, that dude has a ray gun, let's get him back up." Unless you're just playing with people who hate you and they just let you die. Which is a lot of players, actually. They just can't be bothered. Oh yeah, a funny thing about this gun. It's what I was saying when I died earlier. I said, imagine you're just playing this World War II game, you know, just generic shooter. Alright, so let me restart that story. Okay, so imagine you're just playing this World War II shooter, and you're actually in the campaign this time, not in zombies. And you just randomly jump in some artillery holes on a beach in one of the levels, and suddenly a bunch of statues of lions pop out, and they give you this baby here, the ray gun. Well, that's what they did in this game. That's why the ray gun is in zombies, I assume. They added an Easter egg into the story, where you jumped in there's a level where you're a Marine on a beach, and you jump in some holes on the beach from artillery in a specific order, and then the lions pop out of the sand, these statues, and there's like a wah type sound, I think, and then they bless you with the power of the ray gun. Such a bizarre thing. They did that in the next game as well in the series, but I think that might be the last time they ever did it. Oh my god, dude, die. Yeah, they did some funky stuff. There's a level in the next game where, what is it? It's like, you have to break some TVs, maybe? In a specific order. And then you get, this really powerful gun, which is also really iconic. It's not the ray gun, it's an entirely different one. But yeah, just wacky stuff. Man, I wonder what wave I can get to. If any map in this game is going to be the one that I'm good at, it's going to be the last map they released. The last zombies map they released for this game, called Derice, which means the factory. Because of that feature I previously hinted at earlier, and I'm purposely being vague. Literally everyone who has actually played zombies much knows exactly what I'm talking about. But for those who haven't, I'm going to keep it vague. I want to keep the excitement up, just like, you know, if you're a kid in 2008 playing the scariest fucking game ever made. There's actually a video I saw recently, and I loved it. The video was titled "People in 2008 Be Like," and so what it is, it's this dude playing. Holy shit! He's playing Derice, that map I was just telling you about. Oh no! Oh my god, I'm a gamer, dude. I'm a gamer! He's playing Derice, and he's pretending like he's someone in 2008 playing it for the very first time. Although, actually, he's pretending like he's playing zombies for the very first time, I believe. Oh my god, open, please! Please, open! I don't know how I'm surviving this shit, dude. Further proof that this is not going to last much longer. So he's playing through the Reese, pretending like he's never played zombies before, and it's just... He's just randomly, like, screaming in excitement at features that, you know, today we, as the zombies community, just take for granted. Like, you know, he sees a perk for the first time and he buys it, and he's like, I don't know what this fucking thing does. It's useless. But then he figures it out. He's like, oh shit, that's cool as fuck. Love that video. Let's see if we can... I'm clearly not going to last much longer. So I just want to get something good and not that. That's the exact opposite of what I would have wanted. Oh man. These guns are not doing it for me. I'm going to try... I think what I'm going to do in a few seconds here... Oh my god. I think at the end of this round what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stand still. I'm going to shoot this ray gun at my feet, and I want to see if it instantly kills me. Or if that was just a fluke earlier. Because I'm really curious, because one shot hitting you, that seems ridiculous, man. But I don't know. They, you know, again, as I said earlier, it's like this series was so early in its time that, you know, I mean, I'm sure they didn't really have an idea of exactly what would be, you know, ideal or not. Okay, so the round just ended. That just kills you, dude! That's crazy! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay. I'm glad I did it then. I was ready for that to end. So I guess that map will not exactly count as like me going as far as I could without dying, which is I want to do with all these maps. Wow. Okay, the ray gun is horrifying, man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe before we leave, I can show you this game's main menu. Like, listen to this music for a second. I'm just gonna let you listen to this music for a second without talking. Okay, that's just to give you an idea of the music. That's not the zombies music. That's just the game's fucking main menu music. When was World War II, like, a horror movie? I guess it was actually very horrifying, so it's fitting. But, like, damn, dude, that shit's scary. One last thing before we go. This game does actually have a mods. Like, it has mods that are made for it with fantastic maps. So, I don't know about anytime soon, but you know, maybe at some point in the future I'd play some of the mods, because some of them are just simply fantastic. So yeah, that's all for now. I'll look forward to the next map with you guys. I hope you're enjoying these videos so far, and yeah. Oh god, I just threw up. Goodbye.